Hey, so let's get into this. Today there's a lot going on. Apparently OBS doesn't want to work, which is fine. She doesn't have to. I have just a straight up grammar program. I can't crop all of this out as easily, so y'all see a little bit of this. Y'all see a little bit of this. If it's a problem, if it's distracting, I'm letting you know at the jump. You're less than a minute in. Just stop here. Go somewhere else. Somewhere that more suits your comfortabilities. I'm listening to the playback so I can actually hear what you can hear now. Turns out Chino is just outside barking. No one's outside talking yet, so I don't know if you can hear conversations in the house, but I live with my parents for the moment. I just got my degree. Pretty soon I'm going to be relocated and working. What is this energy? New Moon in Pisces, so I'm going to be doing, what to recall or keep in mind, looking at the present energies, and looking at some things that we have to gain. Now, the thing that we have to gain may not necessarily be what we think it is. There could be like some extra credit or a bonus, like checkpoint or whatever along the way. It's just something else that's also available. So the audio is a little weird, but it's pretty good. I dig it. So there is an energy, I guess, if I look at the own setup and getting this out, which I do sometimes. I've recently updated my computer. That's the only thing I can think of. The only reason why OBS wouldn't be working. Now my camera shows up, but I don't have a separate mic. So there's a mic integrated into both of these webcams. They're both webcams. They're not necessarily like a camera. So the video works fine, but there's no audio, and I can't even get audio from my laptop. So I'm assuming that when the computer updated, it put something out of sync with OBS in the audio department. The OBS didn't have an update that it was prompting me for, and so I did something simpler. But even though I did something simpler, I ended up using a software and a feature that I've never used on my computer. So it's like I kind of sort of went back to basics, but I'm also doing something new, something different. And in one sense, it could carry an energy of holding ourselves accountable or being aware of what we say, think, and do, because now I'm using the audio loopback so I can hear what I say. Now, to use the loopback, I had to put in headphones because they're like, if you don't have headphones, it's going to be weird if you're recording, and it basically puts you in like a more deafening echo chamber type of sort of thing, where it would never stop echoing. If you check out Promises to Keep, at the bit where I was checking to see if the jazz music was too loud, you'll hear it like echo back and forth and back and forth and back and forth before I shut it down. So there's something here, something interesting. It was a little bit more effort than I planned on to get here, but that's fine. I got my phone. Timestamps will be in the description box. They'll also be attached to the video. So I will be recording them as I go along. And yeah, it'll be available for your viewing pleasure. I'm trying to see where I can put these because I would have to run multiple notes. That's fine. Okay. I'll just put it up here in the same note. I'm a genius. Okay. So I'll say about 4:30. Oh wait, I'm still shuffling. So I could timestamp the shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling. Shuffling. I'm sorry. I don't know what this is. Bear with me or don't. Okay. So first is what to recall or keep in mind. Now, when it comes, for me personally, I learn a lot. I've learned a lot along my journey, but sometimes I forget things that I've already learned. So that's why I put this in here. as something like, oh, like you've already gone through this, you've already learned this, you may just need a refresher as we come into whatever this new blank offers, whatever energy this new blank offers. So let's get into this. We're taking table cards today, hitting the table. I'll just keep going until something hits the table or it flips over. New Moon Pisces. It's tonight at 4 o'clock. There's Chino. You can hear him. At like 4:30 Central. I think it's late enough where the new moon will be on the 13th everywhere on Earth. I think. You know, I'm not a master of time zones outside of the US, of course. Oh, girl, when did that pop out? Okay, I don't know. I didn't notice. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh. I'm holding the deck upside down. We'll look at that one. It's manifest in the reverse, but I had the whole deck upside down, so we'll see if it's upright or in reverse. I think with manifest being in reverse, immediately it calls to mind an energy of the rumbling. There are many, many, many seeds that we've planted. Hopes, wishes on birthday, candles, shooting stars, wishing wells, energetic seeds of hope that we've planted. Some of them are about to spring forward. A lot of them, collectively, are about to spring forward. And so it's causing this rumbling energy before plants just start sprouting up all over the place. And so with that energy, it's like an energy of a manifestation coming through may not necessarily be one that we're like planting right now. And depending on what these cards say, you may be able to tie it back to a certain period, or it may be a solution to a certain feeling or something. So, but everything's up right now. I'm going to keep it that way. All right, at present. Come on, Chino. That's fine. You know what? Just keep doing your thing. Oh, I brought my singing bowl down because I'm listening to the audio as I record, and I was just curious if y'all could hear it. So since I have it, apparently it's the solar plexus bowl in this series of bowls. So solar plexus came out today, Archangel Camuel. It's doing something interesting today. It looks like there's like when I strike it, it almost looks like I can see like the air vibrating, or it looks like it's a little smoke in there that's like rising. Spirit rising. That's Bronzer rising. Let's see. I tried to save it. It didn't work. It did it before, but I can't get it now. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. And so I want to say it's like, I don't know if it's forcing. Well, that's how it came through. Like I'm trying to force some kind of resonance that it's not ready for. When I was speaking of like that misty sort of look that the bowl has today, it's an energy of like a path that has presented itself, but it's not yet necessarily cemented. It's still a little misty, still a little foggy. It's like the sound gets lost in the fog, as well as the light. And I guess it reminds me of how, in a way, but like how on OBS I could get the video, but I couldn't get the sound. Now the rumbling isn't a sound you can necessarily hear. I don't know how much, Ooh. Okay. This is girl Pisces season is we're turning these we're turning these face down. I can't write this right now. Oh wait, okay, never mind. All right. So what we have to gain this energy, especially since the Virgo, like when I did the Virgo full moon one, I'm like, what is this? But it makes sense. And I guess it kind of sort of goes back to that misty, sort of like lost in the like the sound is lost in the fog type of energy. And so I guess it brings to mind an image of a lighthouse. And there's an experienced captain, like someone who's visited this area before. I feel like that energy came out. Maybe not. Oh, it did, kind of, with the area before the sound breaks. Okay. So apparently, death is at the bottom. All of my headphones right now, this one just did it. Now, at first, I have another pair of headphones I only hear out of the left ear. Now, I barely like twisted. There we go. The aux cable. I'm running an aux cord from a wireless pair of headphones. I like barely touched it, and the right ear got shut down again. So it's like, I don't know why I can only hear out of one ear, can't hear out of both ears. But it's like there's a captain of a ship or a dinghy. That's a little boat, right? Who is in an area that he knows. But it's like a fog or a mist has rolled in. Mercury is getting closer to Pisces. My natal retrograde Mercury is in Pisces. I already get tongue-tied, tongue-twisted. Let me stay focused on this. So, it's like there's this boatman who's getting closer and closer to the coast of an area. And he knows he's getting closer to the coast because he's been here before, but he can't see it because of the fog. And so he's doing his horn honk on the ship, whatever energy, to try to wake up the person, the people on the coast. Like, hey, like the lighthouse isn't on, I can't see. That's my best boat noise. But it's like he's making that noise to try to wake up the lighthouse. I'm like, hey, like I need your light. Can you turn on? But even the sound of the horn is getting lost in the fog. So the lighthouse can't hear that the fog, the lighthouse can't hear the ship that's approaching. The ship can't see the light from the lighthouse. The people in the lighthouse, from their perspective, they can't tell that the light isn't penetrating through the fog to get to the ship. And it's like, I've done it before, but if I would have just started recording, I did record. I recorded a little video, but I didn't like all of this back here. So I did a little bit of a something. And then I was looking at OBS and I was checking my the video to see what it looked like. And I noticed that the microphone audio level wasn't moving. Now, if I would have just kept going all the way through the first time, I wouldn't have even caught it. This would have been like a 3-hour video of me just talking, no audio. And so again, there's this energy of like something that happens that causes what in the moment may be a slight bit of frustration. But it's like it keeps you from going too far with something before it's ready, and it also positions you to notice the thing that was missing in the first place. It's like you think it's one thing, but it's actually something else. It's very Piscean. It's coming in that energy of Neptune. It's through the mist, through the fog. It's like there are also like disembodied voices or something. It's almost a little like goblin-y, tricky fairy type of energy. Because it's like it's playing with you. It's not Bird Box, but it kind of feels like it. Okay. What we have to gain. Something is going up with sound today because now I'm hearing Chino bark through the loop back, but I'm not hearing him bark outside. So if I wasn't wearing the headphones, I wouldn't even be able to hear him. What is happening? See, this is that side of Pisces that gets people trapped in the 12th house. This is why folks go into the 12th house and don't come out. Neptune, sir. I've been speaking very highly of you. Please don't play with us like this. Okay, what we have to gain. There we go. There he is. So I heard him now, both on the playback and in real life. So the sound is back again. Oh, that's it right there. No, it's not. This is such a tricky and elusive energy. Ask Body is here. You know what? I'm going to flip these over, but I'm actually going to end this and just go live. Because it's really like nebulous right now. It's very elusive. I could not do anything. I'm still going to upload this. I guess. So we had Manifest in reverse. We had Destruction and the Alchemist. Okay, I love the Alchemist behind it. I saw Destruction. I was like, whoa. But the Alchemist destroys in order to create. And then the last card that came out is Ask Body. Ask Body is carrying an energy from me. That's like you sort of intuitively know how to do this. Also, the light position isn't the best, so it's kind of hard to read. But something about this just doesn't want to be done. That's not gonna stop me. Okay. Alright, I'll be live, and if you watch this, you watch this. I may upload it unlisted and then just link it in the description box. Okay, bye.